Today I'm announcing the unsealing of a 3-count indictment, charging Sean Combs with racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, interstate transportation for prostitution. The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. As alleged in the indictment, to carry out this conduct, Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity, including sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and the obstruction of justice. Let me say a little bit more about the charges.
Rumors are swirling after a video recently surfaced on X with a user boldly alleging that Kim Kardashian was somehow wrapped up in the scandalous tapes tied to none other than Sean Diddy Combs. The shocking claim also suggested that Kim was currently under investigation by the FBI. And just when we thought the drama couldn't get any juicier, Diddy himself was arrested in Manhattan on Monday night. Authorities swooped in and slapped him with some serious charges, including sex trafficking, racketeering, and transportation for the purpose of prostitution. This out-of-the-blue arrest comes on the heels of multiple lawsuits against the music mogul, accusing him of a pattern of sexual abuse and violence, starting with his ex, Cassie Ventura, who dropped the first legal bombshell. And as for that explosive video, it seems to have rustled some high-profile feathers. Kim's legal team wasted no time hitting up the user with a takedown order.
And the indictment alleges that he maintained control over the victims in several ways, including by giving them drugs, by giving and threatening to take away financial support or housing, by promising them career opportunities, by monitoring their whereabouts, and even by dictating their physical appearance. Because of all of this, the indictment alleges that the victims did not believe they could refuse Combs without risking their security or facing more abuse.
The drama's reaching new heights on X after a user shared some juicy screenshots of a cease and desist order allegedly sent by none other than Kim Kardashian's powerhouse lawyer, Christina Davis. The user claims they received the legal warning via email after posting wild allegations that Kim was under FBI investigation for her supposed involvement in Sean Diddy Combs' notorious scandal. But that's not all. They went as far as to accuse the Skims mogul of blackmailing and drugging men, potentially being tied up in Diddy's infamous tapes. In a fiery post, the user didn't hold back, stating, "Kim Kardashian's lawyer hit me with a cease and desist after I posted a video where someone suggested she might be under FBI investigation for blackmail, drugging men, and possibly being involved in the infamous Diddy tapes. But if you thought the legal threat would silence them, think again." The user declared they're far from backing down, adding, "Their threats and intimidation are pointless. Nothing can stop what's about to unfold. Let me be clear. If I suddenly go silent, I am not suicidal." And just to amp up the drama, they even claimed they've now become a target of Balenciaga's most powerful partner. The alleged legal notice from Kim's camp didn't mince words, with Christina Davis supposedly writing, "I'm an attorney for Kim Kardashian and right to demand that you immediately cease and desist from publishing false and defamatory statements on the X account at Shadow of Ezra about my client." The cease and desist was reportedly sent in direct response to the user's earlier post, which seems to have struck a nerve. The gossip mill went into overdrive after the alleged cease and desist order from Kim Kardashian's lawyer continued with a stern warning. "Your statements claiming Ms. Kardashian has committed crimes or is involved or being investigated for crimes are categorically false and illegal." The order demanded that the controversial video accusing Kim of being involved in Diddy's scandalous tapes be taken down immediately, or else Ms. Kardashian will pursue legal action for your defamatory statements. As expected, the internet exploded with reactions. One user cheekily commented, "I'm not saying this is fake, but this is fake," throwing serious shade on the authenticity of the legal threat.
Despite the legal threat, the user remained defiant, dismissing the order as nothing and stating their intention to continue speaking out. They further insinuated that they had become a target due to Kardashian's connections, referring to her partnerships with powerful brands like Balenciaga. The cease and desist letter emphasized that the claims about Kardashian's involvement in any criminal activity.
Another user couldn't resist poking fun, writing, "This is literally the fakest thing you could post." Her email is KardashianJenner.com LMFAO. People are such bozos, they really believe everything and anything, eh? Clearly, skepticism was running high. The chatter on X is reaching a fever pitch as more users weigh in on the Kim Kardashian and Diddy scandal. One user seemed to fully believe the cease and desist order, writing, "Balenciaga, the fashion house that published kids and BDSM bears, back in Kardashian. Who's hiding from Diddy issues? A jab that ties Kim fashion empire to the swirling controversy." Another user added fuel to the fire, declaring, "You know when this type of player starts to make threats, you know you are over the target. Acts like these prove the point and the logic being exposed." Clearly, the legal threats have some users thinking there's more to uncover. Meanwhile, legal experts are saying that Sean Diddy Combs' sex trafficking case could be even more explosive than that of ex-IVM cult leader Keith Raniere, who's currently rotting away with a sentence of over 100 years. Now that's some real dirt on Diddy Combs. According to a report from the Post, federal prosecutors have allegedly unearthed a treasure trove of damning evidence against Diddy, who was dramatically arrested in New York on Monday night. If the rumors are true, this case could go down in history as one of the most shocking scandals the hip-hop world has ever seen. With all eyes on both Diddy and Kim, and conspiracy theories heating up online, it's hard to tell what's fact, fiction, or just good old-fashioned gossip. The allegations surrounding Sean Diddy Combs just got a whole lot darker, and experts are weighing in on the damning evidence that could blow his case wide open. Reports claim that prosecutors have unearthed shocking videos from Diddy's infamous freak-offs, showing drugged victims engaging in sexual acts with male prostitutes during these wild, day-long parties. Former federal prosecutor Anthony Capozzola didn't hold back, saying, "I think the Combs case would actually make a stronger case, particularly because prosecutors talk about a lot of videos." According to the insiders, these recordings were allegedly used as collateral against Diddy's victims, making the case even more chilling. Another ex-federal prosecutor, Niyama Ramani, weighed in on the case's strength, noting, "There's a lot of video evidence in this case, and it's great because witnesses can lie, but a video never lies. The victim's testimony is corroborated by the video, and it's just so powerful," as reported by the New York Post. And things could get even messier for the Bad Boy Records mogul. His defense attorney, Mark Agnifilo, the same lawyer who defended NXIVM sex cult leader Keith Raniere, may have his hands full, with experts saying this case could be even harder to defend. Capozzola, who played a crucial role in helping actress Catherine Oxenberg free her daughter, India Oxenberg, from the NXIVM cult, pointed out, as a defense attorney, you can have the best laid plan. And then they show one or two videos and everything goes out the window. And just when it seemed the situation couldn't get worse, there's talk that Diddy's 2016 video, where he was allegedly caught on camera beating his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura in a hotel, could resurface in court. Capozzola added that if that video is shown to jurors, it's going to be very hard for them not to think what other witnesses are saying is true. He grimly concluded both the Freakoffs video and the one from 2016 are equally disturbing, and the jurors are going to absolutely hate Combs. With these explosive details emerging, Diddy's case is shaping up to be one of the most disturbing scandals in recent memory. The drama surrounding Diddy has reached a fever pitch after the hip-hop mogul was denied bail despite offering a staggering $50 million, far above the typical $2 million. The judge wasn't swayed, ordering Diddy to remain behind bars until his trial. Prosecutors reportedly moved quickly to lock him up, hoping this would give his alleged victims the courage to come forward and speak freely, a tactic similar to what was used in the notorious NXIVM sex cult case where leader Keith Raniere was jailed before ultimately being sentenced to 120 years. Though Diddy's the only one arrested so far, former federal prosecutor Anthony Capozzola predicts it won't stay that way for long. He believes Diddy's accomplices could soon turn on him to avoid arrest or lengthy prison sentences themselves. They see Combs is already in jail, Capozzola explained. If they get arrested, they'll feel like they'll be thrown in jail too. so they'll cooperate to earn themselves significantly reduced sentences. The pressure's on, and it's not just the big players who might be sweating. According to legal expert Niyama Ramani, even those who played minor roles, like fixing cameras or buying supplies, could face charges. You can wrap up a lot of people and have leverage over them, Ramani said. I'm not saying they'll charge everyone, but they can easily pressure all these people to flip and cooperate against Diddy. And if things weren't messy enough, Ramani dropped another bombshell, comparing Diddy's case to the infamous Jeffrey Epstein scandal, hinting that more Hollywood elites could get dragged into the fray. He said that there's a whole Jeffrey Epstein-type component here because of the rich and famous people involved. This is one of the worst-kept secrets in Hollywood. With big names possibly in the crosshairs and a tangled web of power, money, and secrets, do you think this case could explode into a full-blown Hollywood scandal? Share your predictions and thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video and want more hot gossip, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for all the latest updates on Hot Takes.